welcome to the post-race press conference for the fourth round of the 2019-2020 ABB FIA Formula E Championship here at the CBMM Nairobi in Mexico City E-Prix. We've got our top three of Mitch Evans from Panasonic Jaguar Racing, second place Antonio Felix Da Costa from DS Tenuto, and in third place we have Sébastien Buemi from Nissan E-Downs. Well, it was another action-packed race, but for one man it was pretty serene out there at the front. Congratulations, Mitch, and to Jaguar, your second victory in Formula E. What a contrast to Santiago a few weeks ago, Mitch. Every mission seemed to be accomplished today. You must be delighted.
Yeah, you can, after Santiago we were all scratching our heads and tail between our legs, but it's just a huge testament to the team. They found all the issues we had in Santiago, which was quite a lot, and it was nice to obviously show that we can resolve the issues and show the pace that we do have, not just over one lap. But yeah, just starting with the race, obviously we had a bit of a tight turn one with Andre. He got a slow getaway and I got an overlap. And then he was trying to obviously, it's quite tight to go too wide, and he turned in quite early and I was there, so a bit like deja vu from Rome. But yeah, and after that I just put my head down and just tried to be as efficient as possible. It was obviously very aggressive on energy today, but everything I did, it was enough to keep pulling away, and then the car was just working really, really well. It was super consistent, so it was nice to reward everyone at the team with a really solid result and show what we got. So yeah, I wish I could race like that. So yeah, try and make it happen again.
Now you new championship leader with 47 points, 1 point ahead of Alexander Sims. You mentioned that sort of crucial first corner of the move that you made on Andre. There was some contact there. Was your car completely unharmed in that calamity?
I didn't get any steering, which is good. I was a bit concerned about the front wing. I could see a bit of movement, but it was not too bad. So I got the guys to check it during when we came through the pit lane, and it seemed to be okay. So that was the only really concern. I wasn't sure if it was investigated, but I was pretty confident that nothing would have happened or any penalty would have been applied, because I was quite alongside him. So yeah, but I can't wait to watch a replay, because it sounds like there was there's a lot of carnage behind me. So but yeah, it feels great to get my second victory. But a place like Mexico City, where the passion is just immense, and the crowd and the turnout's been amazing. So yeah, it's nice to get the first one for the year.
Congratulations, Mitch. Well done to you and to Panasonic Jaguar Racing. Second place, Antonio Felix Da Costa. Second consecutive podium for you, Antonio. And again, you had a really quick car today, but qualifying difficulties saw you back in the field again. But did you get the maximum out of the car and the maximum result for you and the team today?
Second consecutive second. Yeah, I just need to sort out my qualities really. The car is super fast, also in qualifying, in free practices I'm always up there. I'm not familiar enough with the car yet to sit in the car after a couple of hours after a free practice and bang that one lap. So I always leave a little bit of time on the table, and yeah, so I just need to fix that. It'll come with time, I guess. And then going into the race, we knew we had a race car. It's been the trend throughout the season so far. Obviously today was only an energy management race, not so much a temperature management race, so obviously the delta to the others, we're still looking good, but it's obviously not as big as it was in Santiago. But I raced well, I planned my race really well. Me and Jeff worked well together coming through the field. We played a little bit of a teammate slipstream game out there, and it worked out well. And yeah, and then I had the pace in the last kind of 15 laps to really start making some ground. And yeah, had a couple of weird moments with debris, more like Nick debris. Just, I was on attack mode and on fan boost, and he still closed. He really pushed me all the way up to the wall, and then he braked so late, and he took poor Robin out of the race. So I feel really sorry for Robin, but yeah, good result. I mean, really have to say thanks to the team. They've done these guys never stop working. It's incredible. So really happy with them. Really happy with where we are, and it's only the beginning.
Like you said, there were quite a lot of similarities between Santiago in terms of you and Jeff coming through the field there. It looked quite intricate, it looked quite complicated, some of the moves that were made. Is there any hint from you that you could have, if you were free to chase Seb and hunt down Seb, and then you could have fought Mitch today or not?
Yeah, it was nothing like that, to be honest. It was all planned, and we were in touch, obviously not directly with him, but through the engineers, and we knew exactly what everyone was doing. We took attack notes together, so our race was really well planned. And then it came to the point where I thought I was a little bit quicker and I could pass him. He made it really easy for me, so fair play from him. And then I could chase Seb and Sam.
Well done, thank you, Antonio. Thanks for Nick Debris. We'll use that, I think, it's improvement. Thanks very much. Yeah, Sébastien, congratulations. First podium of the season and the first appearance on the podium since New York. 12 months ago, you saw a podium cruelly snatched away in dramatic circumstances, so there must be some good satisfaction that you've got in the first podium of the season.
Yeah, actually, it was a tough race. I mean, I had a good start and I did manage to make up some positions. Obviously, André was making it really hard because he was completely flat out in the first two laps, you know, obviously not looking after the energy, so it was kind of difficult because I over-consumed just to keep it behind, and then really I managed to pass the race. And I would say that I was a bit too slow compared to the DS. They were really fast. Towards the end, I would say they were not too bad, but in the middle they were much faster than us. They had more socks, so I did the best I could. I got a bit lucky with Sam, obviously ending up in the wall. But I think it was a good race for us, and I think the track has improved a lot this year without the chicanes, the longer bit. I think it made it much more like a real track, and I really enjoyed it. So. Yeah, hopefully they keep it like that and sort out the asphalt for next year.
Talk to us about that, the track conditions, because they seem very difficult. We saw lots of marbles, particularly on the last corner, which we kind of expected. That, as well as the 3 activations as well, Sébastien, how did that affect the overall strategy today?
Yeah, obviously it was a bit different compared to what we are used to with the 3 activations. I tried to take them quite early. I was a bit lucky when Antonio missed his activation, you know, so it gave me a little bit of free air. But at the end, I think it was a bit different. Why not? You know, I just think there is a few things still to improve, but it's nice to see that we were able to fight those guys and